Coach MJ here, and I'm excited to share this workout with you. So let's get going, okay? First off, we've got for our warm-up today a 2-minute aerobic something. So if you've got a machine, you could bike or row. You could always run, of course, jump rope, jumping jacks, mountain climbers, something just to get your heart moving and get your body a little bit warm, right? So then we'll go from that right into 2 minutes of an athlete's choice stretch. So for example, I know I went on a run yesterday that always jacks my calves up a little bit, so I might choose to do a calf stretch. My hamstrings are a little dead from this Romanian deadlift, so I might do a forward fold, but it's up to you. There's lots of options. Spider-Man, arm cross, you can pull your arms over here if your shoulders are a little bit tight. Anything that just gets the kinks out a little bit, right? And then the rest of the warm-up is going to be just a mini WOD. So all the movements we'll see in the warm-up we're going to also see later on in the WOD. So that warrants a little bit of attention so that we can know what we're getting into later too. So let me go through that. First off, we're going to do a movement that's kind of new to me, but is a very powerful exercise, and it kind of mimics what we see when we do the skier, right? It's called the total body extension. So we're going to stand here like so, get into a quarter squat, pull our arms back, and then explode up so that we've got full extension of our arms and we're standing on our tiptoes, right? In the WOD, I'll explain later, we'll be doing those very quickly, but for now we're just going to do them slowly and with intention. So from here, fully up to here, nice big stretch in that top position. Then we're going to go into 5 up downs. So we'll do our planting of our hands, kick back into high plank, no sagging there, so nothing like this or like that. True plank, kick back, stand it up. We'll do 5 of those. These, of course, like I said, do not have to be fast. This is just going to be intentional. We're going to move through the movements nice and solidly and get ourselves accustomed to them. After the up downs, we're going to go into 10 reverse lunges, and I say prisoner style. That just means our hands are behind our head. So we're going to dip back, keep this knee at a 90-degree angle. We don't want to be pushing too forward over our toes like that. Keep our chest up. That's the nice thing about having our hands in this position. Forces our chest to be up, our core to be engaged. Stand it back like that. There you go, right? Then, after that, we're going to do 10 lateral hops. So you can pick a line on the ground and just hop back and forth over it. Or if you want to make it a little more challenging, you can always put an object down on the ground to try to force yourself to clear it. That, of course, will slow you down. So in a warm-up, it's perfectly acceptable just to pick a line on the ground and do nice, easy hops back and forth like that. We're going to do 10, so 5 each side, 10 total. Then we're going to get into 5 dips. So you'll need a bench or a box or something that you can, or chair even, anything where you can get into a dip position. Bring your elbows, bring your shoulders down below your elbows, push straight back up. You can have your knees bent or straight, whichever feels more comfortable to you. So again, 3 rounds of all those movements, 5 of them each, for the WOD today. So for the WOD, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 4 movements of the total body extension. We're going to do a 20-second work, 40-second rest. But that is going to be at full out max effort, right? So this is meant to elicit fatigue. It is meant to be intense. So we'll take a look at what that looks like in a second, right? So after we get through that, so that 40 seconds of rest for the final set is going to be what leads us into an 8-minute AMRAP of the 4 movements that we also worked on in the warm-up. So we'll have even the same rep scheme, right? 5 up downs, 5 reverse lunges, 5 lateral hops over an object if you can, and then 5 dips, right? So 8 minutes, 4 movements, 5 each. The idea is that you're cycling through them really fast. So shoot for at least 10 rounds there if you can do it. Fast, fast, fast. Keep moving throughout the entire thing. This is meant to be a pretty high intensity workout, right? Even though it's 8 minutes, low reps means you can cycle very quickly. And we're gonna look at how we can set up our space to allow for maximum efficiency and transitions, okay? After we're done with the AMRAP, we're gonna go directly into another set of the 4 minutes, 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off of the total body extensions, right? So we'll finish with the same thing that we started with in the beginning. Cool? So let's take a couple of minutes to talk about a little of those things. First of all, with the total body extension, here I'm gonna move this dumbbell out of the way. This is gonna be pretty intense, right? So as fast as we can go, let's see how I do. So you're not going to be able to help yourself from having a little bit of a jump there because your arms are going to be swinging so intensely that you'll just sort of levitate, so to speak. So yeah, engage your whole body, go as fast as you absolutely can for that full 20 seconds. You're going to get winded, you're going to need the rest, right? The up downs are the up downs. The reverse lunges are the reverse lunges. The lateral hops, like I said, if you want to add an object, that's going to make it challenging. It'll slow you down a little bit, but just make sure whatever you're hopping over, you can clear it successfully, and you can keep moving. You don't want to get stuck anywhere, right? And then again, like I said, the dips here. Again, just to be sure, we need to make sure that our shoulders can go below our elbows, and we push back up. 5 of those. So that's the main stuff. Now, how do we set up our space? Well, let's say I'm going to use this dumbbell to hop over, put it maybe right here. I can always up, down, over top of it. Then I can go right into my reverse lunges. Then I can go right into my lateral hops, and then my box right behind me, I can do that as well. So set it up so that you can flow, 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 flow. We don't want a lot of rest in this at all. Cool? So, have fun with that. And then, finally, for a finisher, we have got a little bit of an arm pump for you. So, again, 4 movements, 10 to 15 reps each. We're gonna do bent over row, tricep extension, strict press, and a curl. And I have a note here, weighted and or tempoed. So I happen to have some dumbbells and kettlebells here. I can use that probably for the bent over rows and probably for the strict press, but they're probably too high of a weight for me to use for my tricep extensions and the curls. So what I'll probably end up doing is just trying to go as slowly as I possibly can during those, so that it'll be still a workout even though my weight isn't necessarily as heavy as it could be. I could also try to add some weight into a backpack or something like that. There's lots of options. You can do weighted and tempoed for more of a burn. So many options. So again, for the bent over row, we're gonna take our object, have a nice flat back here, pull slowly to our chest all the way and down. So again, no tilting, no jerking, no elevated back, right? Flat back, pull, and down. And then if you need to, of course, just see how slowly you can pull up, hold for a second, and back down. That's also great. So for the tricep extensions, we'll lay down on our back, pull up like so. I have a couple of tiny weights, so I might want to go a little slower, or of course, you can always try a plate or another object. So I can always curl up, slow it down, up, like so. For the strict press, this nice tight core, up and down like that, knock down overhead, up, and then for the curl too. And you can do these single arm or double arm as your equipment allows. Cool? So that is the workout for today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.